We learned about the OG killer. It was two. It was the gang guy, and then he had like a Padawan, kind of. Oh, we caught... Wait, I forgot about this. We caught this one. Hi, Rhinoshi. Thank you. I'm feeling a bit better, yeah. We have the old killer in custody. But he won't tell us more right away. Yeah, and then the boss showed up in that we went into the Somnium of the killer. And we were in Aset's home. And boss showed up when Aset's mom got like shot in the arm or something. Hi, Helix. Hi, Lakers. Welcome in. The gang guy liked dead women's eyes and the killer liked to kill people. Yeah, so they teamed up and they're like, okay, well, you kill people and I'll take their eyeball. Okay. So now we're currently looking for boss for her to explain like what the fuck is going on, and we can't find her. That's where we left off. Hi, Desert. Hi, Guy Sabs. I know, man. I know. It's such a shame. I hear it's a great game. Everyone is very sus right now, yeah, especially boss.
Where is she?
So we're looking for her basically right now. The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
Guy's name is number 89. From jail. And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. Hi, Revin. How's it going? Yeah, EU friendly hours. Dude, congrats on getting your armor ring. Yours is slightly different than mine. F for Falco. Yeah. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Yeah, it's so exciting. I love mine. Mine is like the exact one that Nana wears. Nothing I'm looking for there. Oh yeah, I have to remember. Oh yeah, I don't really use my mouse. Yeah, that one.
Iba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
Hacking complete. Order picked up, let's go.
Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
Guys.
Oh shit.
Sosajima.
Is Boss the killer?
Why? Why? Boss?
Hooch! Why you Pepe laughing? What the fuck? We did not know that already. We knew she was sus, but we did not know she was straight up the killer. What the fuck? What the fuck? There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit. What is happening? You missed the text on screen though. Huh? Explains why she refused to tell you about the old killer. Could link her. There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, and Date's past. Now we're playing the real game. There are still mysteries left unsolved. the real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, and Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flow chart to jump to branching point in a somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. Huh? This is locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. So take me back to the story. What is this? You are here. Begin investigation, reopen investigation, case file. Sinking in the curtain. Begin sync. Huh? I have to do these all over again? Unenhance. It's so zoomed out, bro. I don't get it. Chat explain. Why is it? You're either zoomed way the fuck in or you're zoomed way the fuck out. To overview, it is literally attached to the branching paths. What is? The points that branch have different paths forward. I don't see any. I see a line, a line. I see one branch. And I don't know what this means. So do I need to go back here? Where you can see an alternative path going from the story you already means you can do something different. I'm guessing I need to go back here. And that makes sense because this was the most fucked up sync. There were so many things to click on. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing in this one. I was just happy to be done with it. But I'm here though. I don't understand the flow of this. Undiscovered. Should I? Oh God. Should I start here? At this one? Because this one seems to branch. This was our very first one. Send it. Yeah, I guess let's start here. This was our very first sync that we did. Okay, so I have to do it from here. Let's explore together, mates. This is weird. What the fuck? So this is when we were trying to get into, what's her name? We were trying to help her so she could talk again out of all her trauma. Starts with an M. Hi, Shinken! How's it going? Hi, Galicious. Welcome in.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Yeah, Mizuki. This is when we were helping Mizuki, like, come out of her crazy trauma from all of this.
If you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning in a birdcage.
Does anyone ever get this right? Like in one, like I clearly messed something up. Do you think someone could have had a playthrough where they just got it right the first time? Starting my work week, unfortunately. No, I'm sorry, Shinken. I'm doing all right. Yesterday was a bit rough, but I'm doing okay. I did not mess up anything, okay.
Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly currently.
Yeah, we
you
know
and
all
I are-
this.
So it only appears as though time. Are you familiar with the concept?
It has to do with relative. Two people can experience time differently depending on...
The flow of time.
But with this...
Alright. I also don't think you can get everything in one go. You need info from a different path. Ah, okay. Replay with a different structure to find the true route. Hi, Lore. Welcome in. Okay. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Wait, though. So if I'm starting all the way back here, do I have to replay everything that happens after this?
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
No, okay. The little MPA on the left always showed multiple pathways. Hi, Not. Who could know?
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
Only time will tell. Oh, a second hello, my bad.
I know.
Can always check the tutorial, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So the trick is gonna be not doing everything I already did. With a time limit. Which is kind of annoying.
An ice pick stat.
What if I try pushing it in instead of putting it out?
Date, are you certain?
I don't know.
I think I did try to push it in the first time.
No good, huh?
Mizuki is still a child.
Simple, maybe. But this...
Shoko's photograph has an... Right. No one would want to see their mother.
I hate when it has a time limit, me too. So that deals with the lightning.
It keeps going.
Something happened over there.
Look, I think I have to do this one. Ah, okay, so Mental Walk 2 is where...
The pillar became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
Okay, so here's where I probably need to look for something different. So I started messing with the booth and stuff, and the microphone, the panda. What else could there be? Nothing.
The entrance gate. We'll need more than a little force to open this.
I've identified the split.
This gate is as solid as my virtue.
I don't know how solid your virtue is.
Agent Date, you've got
Godspeed,
5
taters.
The panda is in awful shape.
Try putting this back
Leave it to
together,
me.
maybe?
I am quite skilled at this.
I think I did this, didn't I? Oh, maybe not.
Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Hi, Mevers! Am I Panda? Are you broken?
The panda isn't. Did the merry-go-round move as well?
Hi, Red! How's it going? Oh, I just went in bad shape. Broken Works too.
Is there a connection there?
Hi, Matt Head. Welcome in.
The panda is in awful shape.
Okay, that didn't really do much. Did I mess with the microphone before?
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Threaten.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you.
You may be a panda,
You
true.
can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Okay,
Agent
none of these
Dante,
things are
you've got
doing
4
anything.
minutes.
A mic.
Stop it! Stop it all!
I'm pretty sure I did that last time too.
An enormous birdcage.
Hi, Reed. Happy Friday. Yeah, scream.
It is too narrow.
No, your body is slim and...
Oh,
Think
yeah.
so?
Guess you're fatter than I thought.
I am
What
not.
the fuck?
Look at
An enormous birdcage.
Yeah, see, I've done all these already. I've tried lifting it, and she can't lift it. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. The control room is the only thing.
The control room of the merry-go.
Could you do the other thing on the
Hello?
gate?
Are you open?
Oh.
One adult and one
I am.
Any opens?
I think it was to, like, what, like, tackle it?
Anything in the back is fine. No response. You must not...
So, is it safe to enter?
Should be.
Let me see. Hi, Bagel. Yeah, my chat has since pointed and laughed at me. I don't think I'm almost
The
done.
entrance gate.
I don't think I'm almost done. I've been mocked
it
and
to me.
ridiculed. Hee hee.
The gate hurts more than I do.
Doubt it.
Yeah, that didn't do anything. I don't know how else to do anything different. Who would do that? Yeah, Hooch. Who indeed?
You have 3 minutes.
The control
Dante.
room of the mer. What is your plan?
It is a...
I do not.
Just...
Maybe there's something in the control room that I'm supposed to do different. Maybe.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
Oh,
two
I wasted
bird
so
cages.
much time. I forgot that this was the branch.
Looks like there's something inside them.
Okay, so
Take a look.
I did the photo last time. Fuck.
A birdcage with blown up rubbers inside. There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Blown up rubbers.
Could you please not call it a rubber?
Yeah.
You can say balloon.
I do not understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
This'll be easy.
I'm just proud to be remembering her first path. What a streamer. I did. That's why I was confused.
Glad to hear it.
What? But it was so heavy.
Okay, so this is our new path. We call erasers rubbers? Really?
But nothing happened.
That's gotta be an awkward
Oh?
conversation.
What is this?
A deflated balloon.
A deflated rubber.
I told you, please call it a balloon.
What are you getting so worked up about?
Guess we try and blow up.
Understood.
What about your writing and it just gets worse from there?
It's huge. I wish your boobs were that big.
What the fuck?
Are you serious? Those are obscenely large for a human. Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
He's so horny, dude.
You were able to...
She
get
did
out?
consider it.
Perhaps the balloon was the key.
I remember now a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko brought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hands. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours. Maybe that's why. Mizuki put the balloons inside the birdcage. That way they could never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
All right, now that the birdcage is off, let's
Hi,
get inside.
Clovid. Welcome in.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
If you stop time, you can go in, right?
But I cannot stop time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
I think this is where the panda comes into play, right?
The panda is... All right.
Oh.
What is this?
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date, over there.
I did not do that last time. Holy.
Iris.
Wait, why is he saying Iris? Iris is, ASAP, right?
Why?
Holy shit. That's a lot of stab wounds.
Why is Iris...
She appears to be frozen.
What the hell is going on? What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why do you never keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time?
Ah, childhood trauma. Hi, distinguished.
That hurts! That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry! Why are you here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy! But... What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You... I wish you had never been born!
Damn.
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely...
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What?
It's coming back down. Yeah.
I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Parents be like that when you grow up. They're like, why do you never call? So true.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
It's Mizuki. Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki.
Hi,
We will
Divine. Happy
always be
Friday.
there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Why would you think that?
Mizuki. Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you.
He was, Nikos.
I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Yeah, this has definitely gone different than the first time around.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Hyun Mizuki with Shoko's voice. So now what? Day 2, Saturday. Hot sauce.
Are you okay? Mizuki.
She hasn't been healed. She's still traumatized.
Well. Hi, Sergeant. How's it going? Hi,
Call
Vampire.
Iris' phone, Sergeant.
Vampire?
Somebody subbed me to this channel 32 months ago, and since I don't know how to technology, I can't unsub. Stuck forever.
Hi, Juven. Thank you for the 32 months. Welcome in. Call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
Hello?
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier today.
Oh, Date. Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere.
Well, yeah, because we're back in time. This is before she would have
Lock the door and stay at home.
died.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Why the rush? Well, because they're the best band ever, you uncultured swine. Daniel!
Okay. But if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Fuck no.
A date?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep. If you don't promise me, then I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
All right, understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine, just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately.
Man, this is gonna get weird.
My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
She didn't answer.
Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Hi, Tangent. Welcome in.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere? Or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no...
Shut
You
up.
couldn't
I'm
heal
trying
her.
still.
Her symptoms have... She'll be sent back to the... Maybe the doctors can help.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday. And then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was white.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan. The girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Oops.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality.
It might. We do know she dies.
Still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues. Right.
So could I have technically gotten this path first? Or is it scripted for you to do things one way and then to come back? I could have had this path first. Interesting.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Yeah, this game is
Boss,
great.
I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
It's so much just more than I thought it was gonna be.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented.
It was like this would have been so much more confusing on the first run versus now. Oh. Yeah, with like the prophecy of Iris being like stabbed, it definitely would have added so much more like intrigue, like what's going on. I have no idea what to wear because the weather's so chaotic. That's the worst, man. Layers, maybe.
But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
Yeah, I heard third game got announced. It has me intrigued to play the second one.
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
T-shirt, pack a little jumper. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Hi, Academy.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things.
That doesn't even look like Iris. The hair is so like red here instead of pink.
Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
It's also interesting too because like this isn't how Iris died. She wasn't stabbed like this in the story that we've already played, I mean.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
The thick plottings.
Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see? In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah, leave it to me.
So Mizuki came with us last time, but now because she's not healed, she won't be coming with us, it sounds like.
I
Hi,
know
Hash.
about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Good luck, Mevers. I hope the rest of the day isn't too rough for you. Has your super plastic order come in yet, by the way? Did you get your Uber Janky?
Unfortunately not.
All right. Map. Bloom Park. So yeah, I think Mizuki was with us when we came back here. So now we get to actually like explore alone. Says tomorrow? Hell yeah. That's exciting.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now defunct Bloom
VIP
Park
member
in
my
the
ass.
Kawasaki district.
I'm a newbie and I got mine so fast. Hee hee.
Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
We heard that last time too. I wonder if that has any importance. It reminds me of the radio fucker at the beginning of every Clone Wars episode. Oh, the narrator. Warn her?
Excuse me, miss, but you shouldn't be here. This is private property. Wait, your body is transparent? Wait, are you a ghost?
Date.
Idiot. It's me.
Baka.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
I hate him so much sometimes. Hi, Fro. How's it going?
Whom?
Happy Friday.
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then, Aiba? But
Who's-
why?
Not the Baka.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
How you doing, Thro? It's Kagami.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
Who's Kagami again?
You can't just pop into my eyeball
Someone
without
from
permission.
Persona, right?
You do realize I do that all the time, right? I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one.
That question was low-key so good. Oh. Okay.
During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you, although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form.
Huh?
It was somewhere around here, right?
Oh. Yeah, that's fucking genius. I definitely planned that entirely. Entirely. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, though.
Where I heard the phone ring.
Head's still a little sensitive, but I thought Kagami sounds like a name from Persona for some reason.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories.
Oh, value-added entertainment. All planned.
But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped.
Totally 100% planned.
Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that, but it's our only lead. Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium.
I was about to say, she does not really look any different.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't. As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly.
That AI could get it? True. The bards named her Bee, the calculating.
But they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Let me see. I need to analyze the surroundings.
So... Can we x-ray the horse? Oh my god, there's actually a phone in the horse.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in
What
the
the
horse.
hell?
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Feels like, oh, I guess I'll x-ray the horse. Oh, there's actually something there. Genius. Hey, at least she said the mouth. I thought this was going in a different direction.
I got it!
Yes. Good job, Iva. Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
This is a rental phone.
A
rental?
burner. Brace yourself for the stepdogs. Hey, I'm stuck. They would make you go from the other side too. I did too, yeah.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
It's weird.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium.
It's just wild that I didn't find any of this the first time.
Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers at all.
Can you get burner smartphones now? Or is this just actually someone shelled out the money for a fucking iPhone to just leave it? Hi, Martin. Welcome in. Happy Friday. I had Iba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Oh.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
I imagine they got the tech now. Yeah, maybe so. Okay. Fence. Last night, Mizuki was found in that column. Why was she there? Every phone's a burner if you're irresponsible enough. True. Touche. Control room. This is where the ride's operated.
Iba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Call it.
Yeah, I'm loving it, though. I'm loving it a lot, actually. Hi, Purple Squid. Welcome in.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Why would you call a burner phone left at the crime scene and call it and say you're the cops?
Are you an idiot?
Yes. Yes, he is.
They hung up.
Yeah, no shit, they hung up, dumbass.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it.
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro.
I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
So, baka.
Iba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Hi, Magic Turtle. No, I've been streaming.
Yeah, trust me.
When would I have tried out Emma Frost, bruv?
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
They already deleted that shit.
Call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Grats, Date. I played 3 games earlier. Emma is insta-lock today. You gotta be quick if you want to play her. I bet she is. I think she's cool, but I mean, I don't play tank. I don't even have any desire. Like, she is badass. I can't wait to see other people play her, but I don't play tank. I have no desire to play her, to be quite honest. But I'm excited to see her in game. I better be seeing my Emma Frost's fucking body slamming and kicking Spider-Mans, you know?
Unknown. But it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this, or did someone else? And for what specific purpose? Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
Yeah, season 2 started this morning. But yeah, I literally wake up, get ready, and stream on Fridays, so. Have a good day, Squid. Emma Frost can body slam me anytime she likes. Spooderman is still zooming around the backline way too fast for Emma. Even with the new Namor?
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it.
You think people are playing Namor and Hulk in quick play? Okay, fair. Touche. Touche.
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
Who's Reika again?
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Check. All right. Let's get out of here.
Iba,
Hi,
let's get going.
artist. Yeah, apparently we're super technologically advanced, but there's still payphones in this world.
There's nothing more here.
Apparently.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
That's a pretty crazy dream to not be prophetic. Hi, Devil. Welcome in. Capitalism, gotta love it. Too much caffeine?
Coming!
Uh-oh.
Date!
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Okay, that's sus.
She looked kind of panicky, too.
That's extra sus.
Where did she go?
Don't know.
You've had
She didn't
2
tell
Red
me.
Bulls now?
I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy.
Okay.
Hop, hop, hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream.
Yeah, that.
Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Date, you came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving
Yeah.
already?
Bye.
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
Huh? She's not controlling at all.
That's not the issue.
She's a child.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
Date, I have been thinking.
18 is still a child. If you were lusting after an 18-year-old, I don't know what to tell
I
you.
am glad that nothing bad happened.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, that's great that that's, like, within, I guess, abiding law, but if you're in your 30s lusting after an 18-year-old, bruh. Bruh.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Oh yeah, she said this in the other timeline as well. I forgot about this. She did say this. Hi, Razor, welcome in. I completely forgot about this. Iris's words came to me. I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Okay, so that happened in this timeline as well. It was just earlier on. Doing all right, Razor? How are you? Myself. Oops. Anything else to report?
About Renju.
Renju?
Renju was her dad, right? So is he still alive or is he dead by this point? I don't know where we're at in the timeline. Guess we'll find out.
Yesterday, I told you he vanished after he was questioned.
Ah, okay. I think he's like unknowingly dead. Put some finishing touches on the new PC build. Went through trying a console, 2 laptops, Mac and Windows in UC and sent them all back to build a PC. Oh, damn. Well, congrats on the new PC, man. Hi, dude, Zora. Thank you so much for the 50 months, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Oh, so he was involved in that big traffic accident. Was he in the traffic accident in the other timeline as well?
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Wait, so are we thinking he caused the wreck or he was just in the wreck?
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
No, we never saw him.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
But I don't think he ever went to the hospital. I think he left questioning in the other timeline. And then... this was part of the second stream, I believe. They had him here for questioning. They couldn't charge him with anything, so they let him go. So we went to his restaurant to try and talk to him. And that's when we saw him hooked up. So like we never saw him alive. And I don't think he was ever in a car wreck in that one.
You're his friend, right?
He
He'll
just
understand.
he just disappeared. No one could get a hold of him. And so we went to his restaurant and there he was dead.
Come on.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Weird.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
This is weird. He was in contact with Iris in the first timeline, and this time we told Iris to stay home since we saw her dead in the dream. It was Mizuki that was with us. It wasn't Iris. Mizuki went to the crime scene with us last time. And then she was with us when we found him dead. It wasn't Iris. No, Renju with Iris before he died. Yeah, before he died, Iris told us that she had gone to see him about something.
But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
Oh yeah, and then we did tell her to stay home this time. So she was at her apartment. She didn't go see him at all, which he was in a car wreck, so. Bro!
Cheers, sales.
Hop on a call with a client. Good luck. Don't take no shit. Don't take no shit, bro. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Good luck on your call.
The blame
You're gonna
lies
be like, this
entirely
is how
with
it
Date.
is.
I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Back in 30 minutes once I'm
All the
fired.
history's
Perfect.
been erased.
Perfect.
There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Hi, Alclac. Happy Friday.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough. She was returned to the hospital after the sync.
Wait, so now she and her dad are both at the hospital together right
She'll
now?
probably be hospitalized for a while.
I mean, not like together, but like they're both there.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
Uh-oh.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
That checks out from the other timeline.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
Die.
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So, you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said.
That's not a white lie,
The
Date.
day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Jealous, Aiba.
Impossible! I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Okay. Shouldn't we go to the hospital, though? I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble. Okay, I want to go to the hospital.
Roger that.
Because that is something we've never done. He's not here. I'm shocked. Is he hooked up
There's no
in
one
his
here.
restaurant?
Indeed. The bed is empty.
Can they not tell us when he checked out?
Bedside table. Headlight fable.
That's not even a thing. Date, look! Sabako is coming out of the TV!
Who?
I'd smash that TV so fast. Oh, hi. Sorry, didn't know you were there. Where is he?
He's not here,
No shit.
as you can see.
Didn't know she was there. She's just standing there the whole time. Where are we?
Mr. Okiura's room.
Hello, nurse.
I'm certain of it. He snuck out at night.
Cheeky.
Snuck out.
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries.
I know, not kind of same actually. Yeah, taters.
The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Renju is extremely suspicious. He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed
Okay.
a traumatic event.
So he's probably still gonna end up dead.
Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iba, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment Offices.
Oh god.
Let me hear your message.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about Renju.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry. No clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing.
Jesus.
I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renji was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all...
Wait, didn't, Okay, so he was gonna throw that secret party in the other timeline as well, and he wanted Iris to DJ for it, right?
Still, he might be there.
I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renji used to talk about it. He runs Limnisgate as well as that Maid Cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Okay.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
Hi, Vaunt. I'm impressed it actually says receptionist and not large breast. True.
It is worth scoping out.
All right.
I'm a nurse. I work here. I'm assigned to Mr. Okiura.
Most unhelpful nurse ever. Thanks. I'm scared we're gonna find his dead body there, so I don't want to go there just yet. I guess we can go to... And then if we go home, I don't know if that means Mizuki's gonna want to tag along and we end up bringing her to see your dead dad again. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. I guess let's go to Marble. Traumatizing her again and again and again.
Well, well, if it isn't Date! Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren meaning Renju Okiura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
Our most beloved mama. About Shoko.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
Hit me.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it. I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I think she told us about this.
Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Yeah.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you.
I remember.
That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well. Yeah,
Hi, Kombucha.
his favorite watch.
Hi, Camaro. I hope work is going good.
He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
Where is Renju?
It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
He's probably dead. Told Mom about the accident and about how he disappeared from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
Please do.
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
So is there... Oh yeah, I can't click map, so there has to be more I have to do here.
What do you think this counts? Bars?
I do not appreciate your pun.
Date, what do you call a bottle of beer on your face?
A bottle of beer on your face. I did not appreciate your pun. New response to the chat's tomfoolery. Literally. What do you call a bottle of beer on your face?
A beard?
Why would you do that?
Oh, no. That's so bad.
Mama, my goodness. You've changed since I last saw you. You're such a square now.
No, not Kiki.
Excuse me, that is a fridge.
Date, please. Brother.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian.
Oh, bad moment for that one. It was awful.
On January 20th,
it wasn't even good.
AD, he was martyred. This painting depicts his execution.
What a lovely portrait for a bar. I don't know what else to click on. Do I leave? I can't leave. Help. Clicked on menu, clicked on all the bottles. Yes, help. She's still highlighted. Oh, here we go. I don't know why that wouldn't let me.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
Alright. I guess let's go home now and see Mizuki. And then we'll go to Sunfish Pocket and then the Yakuza. I mean, he's dead, right? He's gotta be. Uh-oh. Huh?
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
What the hell? This is getting weirder.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like?
And she's talking now?
Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much.
She's fucking strong. He just launched Fall Guys. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked.
I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class.
Perfect. I know, right? I'm just waiting to hear my Steam blow up.
I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
This is... So you just, like, slept here, though? Like, what?
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but... he described you as a relative.
The back of my neck itches, but my ring kept getting caught in my hair, and now I just pull out my IEM. I'm in shambles. It's all going downhill. Restart the day.
But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. I'm being put to shame by a child. Get to it, taters. Snap, snap. I can x-ray her? Huh? What? Why? Why is this an option?
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Oh.
Tommy has a metal plate in her right shoulder. Oh yeah, to see the shoulder. Hi Odin, welcome in. Is it just coincidence that you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Yeah, I know she did. It's just weird because we haven't seen that yet in this timeline. Like, we don't know why her arm is paralyzed, let alone why to x-ray her.
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. Where's Renju?
Renju? I don't know.
Really?
Hitomi does not appear to know that Renju was hospitalized either.
How's Mizuki at school?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking.
It's so weird how, like, adults talk about kids like this when they're, like, in the room, but talking about them, like, as if they're not there. It's so weird.
When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me.
Like furniture, yeah.
Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class. Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Damn.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy. And just like Renju.
How'd you get her talking again?
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now.
Look what you can bench press, true.
She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
All that rage. Look at her in the background. Pardon me for asking, but your right arm.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No, I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house and he was carrying a gun.
6 years ago, huh?
From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Drugs.
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
The dream I saw. About your aphonia. When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Why didn't you tell me about Hitomi?
I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen. She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Daddy's friend, huh?
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally.
Des!
But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it.
No, chill. Daddy's tickle friend that mommy can't know about. I mean, her parents are divorced, but it did say that she moved near them before the divorce happened. So, I don't know, man. There could have been something spicy going on.
It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Hi,
so you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me, I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Why were you holding the ice pick? Yeah, he's
When
still
I got
alive.
there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Was Shoko's left eye on the ice pick?
I don't think so.
That would be disgusting.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
It's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Hi, Crane. Welcome in. About Renju.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
I don't know where he is.
Can you think of anywhere he might go?
No, not really. I don't know where Daddy goes.
Did he visit you when you were in the hospital?
No. But I didn't expect him to. He's always busy. He doesn't care about me.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Great.
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
All right. I guess let's go to Sunfish Pocket and see this guy hooked again. Hi, Sam. How's it going? I'm doing all right. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing okay. How are you? A bunch of Souls t-shirts, like Dark Souls. Have a good Friday, Daniel. Thank you, thank you. I hope your work party goes okay. Don't forget you jumpa. Oh shit, he's not dead. What the hell? Oh.
Welcome home, Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh! Is this your first time here?
Sorry.
Some Elden Ring shirts and some Dark Souls ones? Nice.
I need to talk to someone about something.
Been on the Rivals. Emma's so much fun. Is she? Are you having fun grabbing people and slamming them? Yeah, I was saying earlier, I hope that all my Emma Frost are grabbing Spider-Mans.
Excuse me.
Slamming them to the grounds. Hi, Cardinator.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Ota.
Date?
This is so weird. So where the fuck is Rinju? Have you seen Rinju? Grabbing all the flankers? Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward.
Little bitch.
I'm such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I should have stayed. I should have done something. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my god. Thick mommy protecting the
While you're
backline.
sitting
Yes.
here adding up your options?
Amazing. For once, Ota said something that's correct. I know. I hate this kid more each time he's on the screen.
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
What's with the spear?
It's not a spear.
Damn, working. Apparently a maid cafe, Sam. Apparently.
It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea.
For a friend, I swear.
A trident.
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
But yes.
It's more like a
Apparently,
way to
it's like
exploit their vanity. To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
What's with your trident?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
Are you a regular here?
Sure am. I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday, too. Around 6:30, I think? But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? So I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
Why are you here?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris.
I'll help,
What's the
Iva.
matter?
A
Yesterday
horse
night-
puddle?
Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
Creep!
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone! Here's my debut song.
Taters.
Let's hit it!
Hi, Entity.
Who could it be at this hour? Is it Dante again?
Nah.
Okay, 1 second, I'm coming! Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
I know. Could it have been Rinju?
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? She
Yeah.
looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too. No one knows anything.
Iva, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
Uh-oh.
No way.
Could she die a different
Anyway,
way
prophecies are simply not
in this timeline? She's got Aset, Tessa, and Iris. 3 names that we know of.
Something wrong, sir?
Which is weird.
No.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
I don't know, you seem to take that mouthful from the mermaid maid just fine. And again, you don't seem too broken up about it, my guy. I think you're okay.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Sucker. Is Rinju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think.
I wish I could shove that trident where the sun don't shine.
He's just the owner, not the manager, so... He comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Oh, could I x-ray? Oh. Chat, why do you want me to x-ray her? There's nothing weird.
Date, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
Date, a little freak.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess Kamakura office, even though I think we should be going back to Aset's house. Have a good day, Michael. Thanks for hanging. All right, before we do this, I do need to pee, actually. So I'm going to take a quick break. You guys go get a snack. But yeah, I'll be right back. BRB. I back. I grabbed a Red Bull. All hail caffeine, I guess. I'm back. Thanks, guys. All right. Work done, pizza acquired? Hell yeah. What do I want to eat for dinner? Kind of want some Korean food. Kind of want some Korean food. Cheers, mates. And I won 7 times. She gave up too easily. She's not staring. She's plinking. Hi, Uno. How's it going? Korean corn dogs? Hell yeah. We have a Korean corn dog place near us too. They also make the egg sandwiches.
Who's this asshole?
These guys
you made a
again.
big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Keck.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Sheesh. I'm feeling a bit better, Uno, yeah. My head
Sorry
is
for
still
the late introduction.
a
I'm with
little
the MPD.
sensitive, but
A cop, huh?
definitely nowhere near as bad as I was yesterday.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
I love this game, but I do feel like some of this is like kind of a chore, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know that you end up with slightly different information, but like, I have no desire to talk to these people again and go through these like conversations again.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Did the Kamakurs kill her?
Fuck no.
Yeah, true, Tyke.
Why would we do that? I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info.
Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Yeah, we know all about Rohan already.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole.
All right.
Date, wait, I did
I'm
some
gonna-
research and he leapt to his death, but MoMA did not take over. MoMA took over.
Six.
Date,
We already know
look
all
at
of
this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising.
That's new.
Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Yeah.
Not my style.
The Land of the Horse Lords? Huh? Have you had played the older games? No, I haven't. Like, I like the concept. I like the concept that there's like branching storylines and like you have to play through them and make the different decisions to get the full picture. I don't have an issue with that. I just wish there was a bit more difference in the paths because, like, again, half this conversation is just a full-on repeat
Blackmail
convo.
him?
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and
So it
threaten him
does
with it.
feel a little tedious.
Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
I've seen Lord of the Rings like once. Man sitting in the chairman's seat is named Moma. Hi, Devin. I think the next game you're able to reload back to branching points. You are in this one as well. But then once you do the rebranch, you still have to play through this story afterward to see how it changes things. Like, I already know there's a dude behind these doors. Can we just x-ray this and get it over with?
If I make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
Aiba, can you hack it?
I cannot. The power is off.
I wish for panties.
Huh?
I told you that's not Shenron.
X-ray this.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
Did we know this was here last time?
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner, an ACET figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of ACET, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. He'd never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
He would actually. Shadows?
Shadows.
Threat! Silhouette! ACET!
Water.
Wet! Sweat! ACET! ACET, you bet!
Huh.
Fears.
Upset? Regret? ACET!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Got him.
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an ACET figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
What about Rohan Kumakura?
Rohan was my older brother.
Makes me wonder how many Beavers are Yakuza chairman. What the?
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Why was he hospitalized?
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
the Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang.
Imagine a Yakuza chairman just searching Yakuza streams out of boredom one day and coming across B playing and then sticking around. That would be crazy, dude. Crazy.
One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see.
Huh. We didn't learn any of that before. That explains his obsession with eyes, I guess.
But it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question from Oma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Was Rohan left-handed?
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere.
Type!
This is often linked to left-handedness.
The right side of your brain is huge.
MoMA just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless.
Sinister as fuck.
One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him, from the toe to the thigh. Totally blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
When was Rohan hospitalized?
About 6 years ago. I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down.
Whoops.
He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work.
Oh, surprise! It was 6 years ago.
When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house.
That was, what's her name? Hattori?
A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Hi, Jakin! Thank you! I'm doing alright. How are you? Happy Friday. Interesting. Do you have an alibi for Shoko's murder?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
About Shoko and the Kumakuras.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment.
Waking up with a migraine. Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was kind of me yesterday too. My migraine woke me from my sleep at like 6 a.m. So I had to take my meds, which of course like knocked me out and just had me groggy for the first entire half of the day. I'm sorry, Jakin. I hope you feel better.
Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko.
It's your body telling you it's time to fucking rest.
There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
You know Rinju, right?
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Mom about Rinju's accident and about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Oh yeah, thank you, Hooch. I do need to do that. Are they Namor drops? I think.
Looks like he's not lying.
Yeah. Request information on Renju.
Hey Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
Then your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan.
Hi, Projectoroid! Yo, thanks.
Sales browse, sales browse, sales browse, sales browse, sales browse, sales browse.
Thank you so much for the 6 months in advance for the 64 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good Friday. Welcome in, Starboy. It's mostly gone now, about to eat some mac and cheese. Yo, that sounds good.
In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
This nerd.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma's an A-set fan.
Nice, Jacan! I can't wait to get back to it tomorrow.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
All right. Abyss headquarters. I still think we should be going back to A-Set's house to see if she's okay. But... So this past path, we learn about nothing about the other connection they have with that mayor guy. Played some Diablo 2 earlier and thought about maybe doing some work or something. Nice. Yeah, we have no idea that guy's like in the closet.
I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body.
Literally, not figuratively, yeah.
Solid. Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
So I feel like I definitely chose the like most informative path to start.
I'm already tired of this, Iba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shogo's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours. But our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry, I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
Six years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have is of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me. To where you belong.
Sus. Boss helps me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball.
Sus.
You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
this time is different.
Scream.
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
Do not worry.
Baka.
I can only be seen by you.
If they had something malicious, would they give you a gun and a powerful detective AI? I don't know, maybe. Maybe Iba's in on it too. Hi, Nemo! Thank you for the prime! How you doing? Thank you, thank you. It is so dumb, but it is really funny, yeah.
I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like
Happy
that,
Friday,
sitting next
Nemo.
to me?
Thank you,
People would think
dude.
I'm a pervert.
I watched a crazy movie yesterday. I finally watched that movie, Companion. That was wild. Speaking of like AI.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
Hi, Tad. Welcome in. Do you really self-destruct?
An AI never lies.
Oh.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Damn. Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets. In terms of hardware as well as software, I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring. Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority.
What the?
Let us determine a code number. One that will activate the detonator.
This is weird.
Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
That's ambiguous.
Understood.
I know, like what, he's gonna be like 41205, I hate hot dogs. And that's her self-destruct command? Like what?
And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that
Flawless.
I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud. All by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes.
It was a
as
lie.
Long as the server is alive.
That's the point. About Shoko Nadami's murder.
About Shoko Nadami's murder. We still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
I mean, how, if the destroy ending is what we're deeming to be canon, how would that even be possible?
Aiba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Date, the line is connected.
Really?
Really.
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
Yeah, but we don't really know.
I can. Which line would you like to use?
What line should we use? Either Shoko's or my home phone. But wouldn't they assume that the cops have Shoko's phone by now? I'm gonna use Shoko's. Let's see.
I see.
Oh.
The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line...
Right, he might pick up.
But a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then...
She's
you
dead,
want me
though.
To call with Shoko's voice?
Yeah.
Me?
You're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
All right, Hal, let's see what you can do.
It's connected. It's ringing.
Hi, Solo. Welcome in.
I thought you said you did get nervous.
I keep clicking that.
Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot, why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
Your twin sister?
His name. Get his name!
How?
Tell him you have a package and need his address. Accuse him of being an imposter.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am So Sajima.
Got him!
The congressman.
A politician?
Sajima.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown, but that was definitely So Sajima.
So that's the number that called this burner phone the night she died.
I was able to match his voice
Obvious
to public
bait.
records of him speaking.
What a chump. So Sajima's a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No, nothing like that.
I tap my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop!
They're so weird. A call came in soon after.
Date! A call from Investigation HQ.
Connect me.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
So this does kind of explain why Boss shot So in the head at the end of the last timeline, but he was clearly missing an eye. So I still don't know that So is the killer.
Roger that.
But for now...
So Sajima.
Very interesting. Oh shit, we're at his actual residence.
Hey, you can't be here without permission. I'll call the police!
That's So Sajima. Bitch, I am the
What
police.
happened? Sir. Police officer.
You.
Me.
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
True.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Man's is red hot, bruh.
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it?
I'm so over him. Peel off his nails. Call him.
Aiba, call his phone again, using Shoko's line.
Understood.
Excuse me.
You're not gonna pick it up?
Thank you.
It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
Busted.
What? It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2... See?
Ready to
Fine.
talk, bitch?
I did call her.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect?
Yes.
My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know, but I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
Damn. So went back inside his mansion. I tried to follow, but So's bodyguards blocked my path.
Go home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
Sheesh. What's the relationship between So and Shoko?
I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
Why does he have a burner phone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
His alibi.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
Look, a UFO.
Look, a UFO!
He didn't flinch. Look, Mothman.
Look, the Mothman!
A thought not. Look, a grandma.
Look, a grandma!
Look, a porno mag on the floor.
Look, a porno mag on the floor.
Where?
Got him. Anything suspicious about So lately?
No, nothing special.
Classic.
Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Do you know Shoko Nadami?
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
We would have, Tyke.
Date, a minute.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS, not his rental
shit.
phone, the one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Oh shit. We scared him. This is getting very interesting. We still don't know where Renju is. Oh, we're going to the warehouse already? Already?
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Are you serious?
I guess it's not going to be a problem. I can still see out of my right eye. My vision halved and I went into a warehouse. Great. He drove off like being her or Mai Mai after she threw nays at some maelstrom. Oh god. Something covered in a white cloth is on the table.
It can't be.
No way.
Iris.
Wait, her right eye is removed? Her right eye is removed. Wasn't he removing left eyes?
What's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
Or is it the... I thought... Wasn't Shoko's left eye removed? Or was it also her right... Was it her right eye? I thought it was her left eye. He did just leave the scene, yeah. It was her left eye. That's what I thought. So... Iris's right eye was removed. Have a good day, taters! Left eyes, yeah. And then our left eye, obviously.
I can. I am connected to the power supply.
What? So it's a different
What do
eye.
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. And one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is
Iris.
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sejima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute.
He did just leave the scene.
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Like, how and why did she already know?
Damn it!
Police headquarters.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Left and right are not as they seem.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name, I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
You will leave in the scene of the crime, you little freak. There's something else?
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Yup.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Okay. Boss is being sus. Visitor at 2 a.m. Oh, it's not relevant. Okay, my bad. Iris's time of death.
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date,
hey, mahjong is fun.
Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we could ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
So didn't respond, but I remembered. He slipped up. If I stabbed a woman, so he does know about the corpse. We never told him that she got stabbed or how she died. We never said! Because...
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Oh boy.
I put So into chemically induced. But do not worry. It will not affect the sync.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
I am too, Nikos.
Don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
I wonder if there has to be enough evidence against you for them to be able to forcefully do this. Who up sinking they Somnium? Huh?
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Maybe it's not admissible in court. Maybe. But then what's the point?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Like a polygraph? Are polygraphs not admissible in court?
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Oh, dang.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man's Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
Hi, Blusa. Welcome in. Jesus.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words...
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then?
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
What is a huge wooden box supposed to be? Like the entrance to the warehouse itself?
Activate!
Like, why is it blocked? Mental lock number 1. Yeah, it looks like everything's just locked behind wooden crates. Help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret.
A warehouse door. I hear laughter.
Hi, Marty. Happy Friday. I remember exactly why, but I feel this was the most frustrating scene for me. Really? I felt like the one, I felt like the one that we did, I think it was the one we did in the warehouse, but it was in the other timeline. The one with like the medical table and the shelves and the mirror, the one with all the mannequins. I found that one to be a little frustrating.
But they're far away. I cannot tell who the voice belongs to.
That one was difficult. I didn't find it frustrating. I just found it difficult.
A warehouse door. Is anyone there? No response.
Even if there was someone there, they might not answer.
A forklift. Roger that. Leave it to me. It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Oh boy.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Tyke! The buy my emote.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
Portal A? There's portals in this one?
A mysterious warp
Oh,
space
boy.
suddenly appeared.
Jesus.
It appears to be connected to that place.
That sound makes it hard to believe it was a pebble.
Yeah, Pebble? Yeah, I get that, Katame.
A portal. Here?
Yeah,
My hand.
yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Nice.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
Easy video game dude. Hi, Em. How's it going?
Are those boxes in the way too?
Yeah, it's a second mental walk.
We do
dummy.
not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
I'm doing all right. At least this one doesn't seem to have like branches. Seems all pretty straightforward. Concrete fragments.
Pieces of concrete. It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though, I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersized. Got it.
Oh, we should have put the
5 minutes
forklift.
left, Date.
I should have put the forklift through it. I don't know if I could have. No, we had to move it. Oh no, Em, that sounds terrible. Hopefully you're okay now. That does not sound great. Yeah, she drove it off the side. I don't think I had any control over
The
that.
door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Doing good now? Hell yeah.
Why does peak sound so perverted?
Isn't that perfectly normal to say in this situation?
You sound like the kind of man who uses the word trim, unironically.
That isn't important right now.
So I was right.
No! Just look, please.
Well, if you really want me to... Oh my.
What is it?
Shut up, pervert.
Wait, does it loop around?
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Might I recommend Lord and Savior Lemon Ginger Tea? That's Dr. Tyke's prescription for everything.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but... A warehouse door. I hear the sound of scraping metal, like a knife being sharpened.
Sounds dangerous. Be careful.
You could try it, Em. It's been Tyke's cure-all for today. Control panel A. Oh.
Is this some kind of control panel?
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way. Should we try it? It's a control panel.
4 minutes.
No, it won't budge.
Got it. Well,
It's a control... No.
Nothing? Lemon ginger tea cured my gunshot wound.
It's a control...
Fuck. I don't know what to do. I'm like running out of time here. We're probably gonna have to do this one over.
A warehouse... Delivery!
Let's go back through here.
A warehouse... Is anyone there? No response.
even if there was someone there, they might not.
Three minutes, Dante.
Yeah.
A warehouse... Is anyone... No response.
Even if there was...
A warehouse door. I hear a dull impact at regular intervals.
Oh.
Like a knife plunging into meat.
Excellent.
A door to the warehouse.
The only thing I have left I can do is input the fighting game combo on the control panel, but it was 120 seconds last time, so I needed a time buff.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
It's a control panel. The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Jesus. Okay. So now we know that works.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
This game's so dumb. I love it. Yeah.
If only she could fit through that gap.
Stabby, stabby. Okay.
A warehouse door.
We're gonna have to start this over anyway. Because I spent way too much time trying to figure out what to do next there. Box near crane.
You have 1 minute left.
A warehouse. I hear deep, excited breathing.
Don't tell me. Is it a panty snatcher?
Dante. Why are you like this?
A warehouse. What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your...
Oh, it made her teeny, 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 tiny. Somebody trusted this man with their child, right?
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Okay. Yeah, and B.
A crane.
Can we not control the crane from the crane? Do I have to go back to the control panel?
What?
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A wooden box. It won't even budge.
Nothing. Quick. How do I get back to the control panel? Where was it? Is it just gone?
Time's up.
I think the control panel vanished. Right? Oh wait, no, it was through here, wasn't it?
A door to the warehouse.
I just want to see for when we have to start over.
Date.
Damn you, So.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna start back at 1. Hi, Tundra, welcome in. That way we can maximize. Okay, so we removed. Okay, so now I just need to go through here.
door to the warehouse.
And then...
Huh?
5 minutes left, Date.
Is this some kind... The one that is...
Yeah, the Jeep.
Fine. No.
I think.
Ouch.
Oh, it moved.
Ring.
That's a.
Okay. Now we have to go open the portal.
If only she could.
4 minutes.
A warehouse. Deliver.
Okay, I think it was... Shit, do we remember what door it was? I think it's this one. Because I could open
A
it.
warehouse.
Yeah. Hi, Superfly! How's it going?
What's this? Nobody.
Okay, so we get her through there. Skip, 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 skip. Stop, 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 stop. Okay.
3 minutes, Date.
Now we need to deal with the crane box again.
A door to the where?
Hyper stabbies. I know, it hurt my ears too. Had like a weird audio glitch. Oh! Never mind. I guess we can't interact with the control panel anymore. Well, that fucked this run. Shit.
A warehouse.
Delivery! I'm not very happy. Hi, Shadow. How's it going?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
Fuck. Can she not just grab that? Maybe I go through the portal?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
Oh, I got smaller.
If you got any smaller, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
Jesus!
A warehouse. Delivery!
Wait, is this the one we already went through, or is this the new? Okay, this is new. Here we go.
Is this some kind of... No.
Got it.
It's a control pin.
You have 1 minute left.
Well,
understood.
We have to start over.
something underneath it?
Came home to my short roommate sitting on a chair and still trying to reach the top cupboard. I got it for them. Amazing. Did I actually win this with no time left?
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
Bro.
That shadow must be...
Dude, with no time to spare, I got it. Amazing. Amazing. Hell yeah. That didn't really help us, though.
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking
It told us nothing new.
If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Also, I just got an email from Thurs saying that they refunded for that butterfly necklace that someone got me. I wonder if it got like sold out or something. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a different one. I'm Sag. That necklace was so pretty. What the heck? Yeah, it was weird. I didn't think it was at any. I wonder if like the Etsy seller themselves just like canceled it or something. Because they said, Thrones said they ordered it. I got like an email a couple days ago saying they ordered it. But I wonder if like the Etsy seller themselves were like, oh shit. I didn't even know I still had this listing up. I don't know. About Iris. Or it got tariffed? True. Yeah, I don't know.
I've been telling you, I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Why'd you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
He is calling to say you up. What's your alibi for Shoko's murder?
What were you doing at 5 p.m.
Yeah,
2
what you
days
doing?
ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Boomer, you up at 9 p.m. You killed Iris, didn't you?
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Ah. Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
In the most disgusted
No.
voice.
He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
Can we get an arrest warrant?
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was
Oh
sold.
yeah, she just said it's not admissible in court, so... You smart, Tyke.
You said it was.
You a smart cookie.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me? I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
About the Somnium earlier.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real.
Boss is so sus, yeah.
Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Did the crime scene investigation team report anything?
No, nothing yet.
With all his pixel crushes.
They arrived a while ago, but... that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Pewter.
The subject of the sink remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear, after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves. Like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television.
Hi, Signum. It's strange to me that we've decided polygraphs aren't admissible in court of law, but in most parts of the country, you have to pass a polygraph to work in law enforcement related fields. Yeah, it is kind of weird.
Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
it could be so.
Indeed.
What is the ego algorithm you mentioned?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs.
Allegedly.
To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. In short, it is your ego algorithm. What you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Why does it break up? Just say the whole thing.
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm.
Isn't putting something up your butt helpful polygraphs? Hooch, what? Possibly more a way of pretending that there's proper vetting rather than an effective assessment. Right, artist, that isn't the argument though. We're saying it's odd that because polygraphs can be faked and aren't permissible in court, why are they still used to vet people to put them in positions of power, like cops and stuff? Like, if it's not admissible in court, why are we allowing it to determine who's a good person to be in law enforcement? Have a good night, Edge. Get some good rest. Trying to get into forensics and we'd be required as well. I'm anxious about finding a decent gig and then fail the polygraph. Yeah, I don't blame you, Signum. I feel like I would fail too. I would be so anxious.
However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use
Pewter's
a microwave
a nerd,
oven.
bro.
The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
Do I have to talk to Pewter more? I already know how syncing works.
During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left.
Yeah, we've literally already
Picture
heard
an
this, I thought.
The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites.
Hi, Doodle, welcome
No matter
in.
how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
Oh, here we go.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
I remember eggs.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Is it Kagami?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake?
Yes, that's right.
Huh. Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What?
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Could we have somehow saved her because we saved her in Somnium? Ain't no way, right? Someone took the body?
What do you mean there's no body?
You're the one that left, bro.
Yeah, we looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yeah, Tyke.
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it. I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Oh yeah, and Iba was turned off for it too.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. Between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
He thinks we might have saved her. Are we going to her house? Yep. Yup.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world changed.
What the hell? So she's still alive for now.
Aiba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
Are we sure she was actually dead? The body was missing the right eye though, right? What if it was an old one? An old one what? Old body?
Date and Aiba saved Iris and Somnium. And that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
Yeah, I was frozen.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now.
Superfly.
A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
She is so sus. Thought so.
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories. Yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Where's So now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
Hi, Valendrath. I'm feeling a bit better, thank you.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Because she believed what she wanted to. About Renju.
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju. There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder.
Yeah, definitely not happening. Definitely not happening.
2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju? Where did you go?
Where is Renju?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
I asked Momo for information too, but I had to promise him a meeting with Iris. Momo can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
About Okiura Fishery.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
A dream-changing reality?
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
If only, bruh.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Where's Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscate building.
there are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama.
Mama!
And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
At least this is kind of branching now. What am I wearing? The skin of my enemies. Why? Cold storage warehouse. Is that not normal? With Iba in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though. Yay, Spooky. Clip it and ship it. Hi, Chuck. How's it going? All the dreams in my dream diary have come true except the last one. Anyway, sorry in advance if you live in Nashville. Huh? All right, workbench.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m.
Yeah, it actually looks like, I think it might have already rained. It looks like we're getting more rain as well. Did you cook them and use the rest or just the skin? Oh yeah, I mean, you don't want to let it all go to waste, right?
At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m., but the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m.
Hi, Chrono. Welcome in. Please do not be ashamed if you live in Nashville.
After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify.
That's sus.
Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Yeah.
Outside influence?
An hour and a half to get to a call-in of a dead body?
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
It's like a visual novel murder mystery kind of thing. We're winning, members.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here. There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them. Hi, I'm Jemimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed. It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
There's like nothing else to click on.
Nothing.
Okay,
But
here we
finding
go.
nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going.
Good
Dante,
investigation.
Your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Okay. Guess let's go to Marble. And talk to Mama again.
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
About Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
What the fuck? Hi, Vega. Did my task this week, new earrings? Wait, what? How's it going, Vega? Did you get Banshee a Pokey hoodie? You got her new earrings? Hell yeah.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
Didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies.
Oh.
When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes.
Yeah, maybe it's like...
Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk, throw them in a tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Two people from my team thought it would be a good idea to play a game in our meeting. Two of the options involved were to call your coworkers an alcoholic or a drug addict. I may be controversial at work, but I'm not calling people that. I was like, leave me out of this. What the? That's kind of weird.
I don't have anything else for you.
That emote is terrifying.
Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight?
Yeah, an HR nightmare.
There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah, that is super, super inappropriate at work. What if that's just accurately describing my coworkers?
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful.
An adopted son died. Probably a coincidence. Yeah. It is, Superfly. I don't know why, but it is. He did. I'm sure Superfly gets very cultured traveling the world as an international super spy, you know?
Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Where's Renju?
Did something happen to him?
I don't think he was here. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital?
Hi, Axis! How's it going?
I'm sorry. I have no idea. Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective.
But I am sophisticated.
Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter.
I mean, the whole apartment is weird. It looks like when you're it looks like when you start a game of The Sims and you decide you're not going to use cheat codes. So you're just broke as fuck, and this is the house you could make. I'm doing alright, Axis.
I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me.
Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
Would he?
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos.
Yeah, it's like, she seems sweet and resilient. I like this lady. She does, but I feel like she's hiding. I mean, she is hiding something.
Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such.
Sailor Moon.
She loved singing and dancing. Even as a kid, whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was.
We'd be hanging out in Milky's shot after she changed her name from Milky Bee. True!
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
Okay. What was the other time?
6 years ago.
6 years ago?
I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running. And she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what.
You don't know that as a kid, though. You just see blood, and she was probably unconscious.
Iris is everything to me. More important than my own life.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
Welcome back, Michael.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
Number 89. I just know it. Number 89. I bet she's dating number 89.
I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground.
He's a prison inmate.
He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but...
Yeah. Isn't this how they met?
He grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then... I was shocked, but... when I stared into his eyes... Then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once. Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm.
Oops.
He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love. Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know.
Lady,
we drove around at night.
I don't need to know every time y'all kissed.
I don't think we ever said I love you.
The warehouse.
But we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
Tyke.
I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting.
I don't even remember where this emo comes from. The trying not to laugh. It was from me and AP playing, it was either It Takes Two or it was Chained Together.
Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. You wanted to make okonomiyaki
Because of the movie theater watching Top Gun Maverick.
Hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time. But my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop.
Oh yeah, he was ordered to kill her, Hitomi and Iris, but obviously he wasn't going to because he was with her.
He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police
Hi Tala,
arrived.
welcome in, thank you.
They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
They've never discussed. She just said she's never had a father figure. They literally don't talk about her father at all.
We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
They never talk about her or him. Lemniscate.
I am so aggro right
Is
now.
Iris with one of those fake mustaches on? Iris thinks should the OG killings, and then she says she's going to die soon. Yeah, I forgot that we saw the OG killings. I kind of figured her dad was like a killer, but we don't know. Yeah, it is weird. We just don't know. I'm so aggro right now.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
Girl, I thought you were dead.
Promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Where's Renju?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's disappearance.
A traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Oh God. I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But, come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
What a weird thing to say to someone.
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday.
She's like, okay. Hi, baby. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Yeah, do you want this shovel? You're just digging a deeper hole, my dude.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
And the late night visitor? Telling a woman that you saw her dead body but saved her in a dream is not an effective pickup line, as you would think.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Yes.
Hi, Sean.
All right, then. Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
So do you know Sejima, the politician? She is good.
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all. Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah. It's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon. So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
Just saw the receptionist's hand.
For our date, of course.
Iris, you're too young for me. I can't be seen with you.
What?
Hey, what are you doing?
Everybody! This awful man!
Fine.
Check.
I'll do whatever you want.
Really?
Yes.
Shovel Forge?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Yay! It's a deal.
How childish.
Damn it.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
She really is a witch.
Just proving his point, literally.
But we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though.
Tessa, we're starting soon.
Got it! So, Date, meet me back
I'll get
here
the
at 3?
waterworks out. No.
If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
Alright, last one, Sejima residence.
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago, from Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco, yeah.
Falco?
Correct.
Right, Superfly? Yeah, we haven't talked to him yet in this timeline.
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible
Hi,
to
Icy,
determine
welcome
from where.
in.
However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Happy
Unknown.
Friday.
You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did, but that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Roger. Big stretchies. Alright, Sejima residence. I keep thinking those are like sheep in his
I
yard,
heard there was
but
no
they're
body
rocks.
found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Why were you at the warehouse, bro? Just answer.
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Why did you call Shoko?
You are beginning to irritate me.
Thank you.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
What type of makeup should I do? Girl, I do the literal same makeup every single day. So, winged liner. Go with winged liner. Make it fierce. Cut a bitch with it, you know? About Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
In-game. At in-game.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison.
Is he the father? Maybe.
He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense.
If I ever need makeup, cut a bish, yes.
My secretary probably
Yes.
decided it wasn't worth my attention.
But how would that matter?
If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you. Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy, excuse me. Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you.
Okay.
I don't ever want to see you again.
Okay.
So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us.
The
Understand?
Yakuza was told to put a hit out on the mother and daughter no and hired number 89. Yeah, but I think that they put a hit out on her after number 89 was already dating her. But maybe he didn't want people knowing that he had a child because he's like a big prolific figure. But it just seems so weird that they would wait until, because Iris was not a baby. Like, you would think that they would put a hit out like that, like, I don't know, before the baby was even born. Yeah, like, why wait 12 years to decide, oh shit, I can't have anyone find out that I have a baby or a kid? Like, why wait 12 years? Unless he, like, just found out? Like, maybe he never realized that she got pregnant and had a baby? Maybe he found out because number 89 started dating her. That's the only, like, link as to, like, why then. So, walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date,
A
your blood
bitch.
pressure is skyrocketing. Any higher could kill you. Relax, Date. We still have much to do.
I know.
Abyss. Hi, Deka. Happy Friday. No, it could make sense. Like, it could. Truthfully. Because I've been curious about who her actual father is as well. Return to Abyss headquarters with Aiba. Okay. Chat. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave off here for today. I think this is probably a good stopping point. I'm not going to lie. I am really hungry. Like, like pass out hungry. So I'm gonna go take care of that. We'll get him. We'll get him next Friday. I think I'm gonna order, I might order some Korean food. But yeah, I'm really hungry. And I have a few things I need to take care of before movie night. So, yeah. I'm gonna end just a hair early. Yeah, I'm glad you got to say hi, Deka. Yeah, and I gotta go get my new shoes from the lockers. But yeah, so I'm ending just a hair early, like 30 minutes early. But I do apologize for ending a tad early. But yeah, I'm really hungry and it's actually making me like not feel very good. All right, you guys. Just got out of Switch 2 experience? Hell yeah, I hope you had fun. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you again for just being so kind and supportive when I have to take a day off. Satan, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys for always just being so nice when I gotta take a day for myself. Just know I hate canceling stream. I hate it. So I was kind of miserable doing so yesterday, but I needed to. I just really needed to. All right, you guys. Self-care is important, but I still hate, like, I don't know. I hate canceling stream. I hate it so much.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Shadow! We are doing the sorry shit, okay? Shadow, thank you for the biddies and topping off Daily Bickle as well. Thank you. And you can! Hell
Tails
yeah!
love, I am glad you took the day off to take care of yourself.
Thank you!
Sales cheer.
Thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you, guys. Yosh! Hi, AC! Thank you, Martin. Yeah, I needed yesterday. And again, my head still feels sensitive today. Like, I honestly feel like I'm getting a headache again. So kind of just better I go ahead and wrap things up for today, get some food in me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And again, thank you for always being so nice and supportive when I got to take care of myself. I appreciate you guys. Carpenter, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, we do have movie night tonight in Discord. We're watching Tanner's Redeem, one of the Captain America movies, Civil War, I think. So yeah, that's at 8 o'clock Eastern, so in about 2.5 hours. And yeah, if you are subscribed here on Twitch, you're eligible to join in for movie night. It is a subscriber perk. So yeah, I will see you guys for movie nights, and we'll be back on South of Midnight tomorrow night. I'm not sure entirely how long it is. I don't know that we'll finish it, but and then we'll be back on this next Friday. So but yeah, you guys have a great night. Thank you again so much for hanging out and just being super kind. I'm gonna go drop you guys off with Ash. She's doing another sponsored stream, so be on your best behavior. As always, lurks are helpful for people doing sponsored streams. And again, just a reminder also, Sid is very close to being able to apply for partner. I think she's going to be going live in the next like hour or so. Definitely keep her up and lurk so that she can try and hit that milestone as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm going to go eat some food. We got movie nights and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye, you guys. Have a good night.